Well, Delfava and Milazzo anchored that back line, and their biggest mandate tonight is going to be controlling the space behind their back line. I expect to see lower, deeper builds with the fullbacks of Urbano to get their playmakers in advanced positions like Luana, McCutcheon, and this is a back line for Orlando that's comfortable on the ball, and that's going to be important tonight to nullify Utah's defensive game plan.
Ready for action in Utah. The Royals are in black. Orlando in pastel colors as this ball is launched immediately. Tackled away. Banda in transition. That's what they want. Orlando. Banda slipping through. McGlynn came out and made a nice play on that ball.
18 goals against have come from set pieces.
Long distance free kick. Launched into the box. Two players just went down. No fouls given. Lacasse just cleared it out.
Within a new position on the field, Nicole Payne's going to be that outlet to provide a little bit of room in behind the back line, but also in seam two for players like Angelina, Luana, McCutcheon to get on the ball as well.
Robino went short to Tejada. A few more steps forward. Tejada kept it on the deck. The Delser pass. Tanaka fires it high and wide.
Overload in central position. Sahada to Delser, who inverts, and then it's Tanaka. The way that she moves her body, scans behind her, knows that she has time to turn, receive that, and take a touch to get a shot on frame. Exquisite. Just a narrow miss in the end, but certainly one that Anna Morehouse will recall.
From the far corner, driven again low. It deflects in the box and then sent wide. Slip. Back up was Palacios. Tejada, and that's high over Morehouse. Erica Meg Parkinson also made her debut in that game as a sub for North Carolina. The 18-year-old English Youth International outside of the box and now closer to the box. The shot taken is blocked. The pickup, swing and a miss. Laid out by Miyabi. Tejada. Narumi. Edge of the box. Setting one up. What a goal! Morehouse got caught out. That is 1-0 Utah.
Essentially, there's not a lot of space, so Narumi just dribbles into the space to try to get some width. Just a little bit of a change of speed against Angelina, and this is a worldie. Just that little separation right there. Her body is shaping down toward the end line. I think she's trying to cross this, but I'll never ask her, and I hope she never tells. Fantastic finish into the back post. Couldn't have found a smaller window, or got to go over that blocking leg.
Corner from Robino. Driven to the middle. And now cleared up the middle. Settled. Fired back in over the bar. Off. Missed all of last year with that injury. Here's Delser. Cutting. Edge of the box. Plays it outside. Shot taken. Took a deflection. Not enough on it in the end. And it went wide anyway. McGlynn just holding on, and that should do it. First half has come to a close after 3 minutes of stoppage time. There's your goal scorer, Narumi. Ando, as they freshen up their squad as well. We'll see how they reconfigure, or if they reconfigure with those changes. Bello's normally a outside left back who can also play a little bit higher up the field. Washington might be just a like for like with Castaigne going out. Castaigne is out. Luana is out. Oyane is out. Those are the changes to be made. And you wonder, Jill, if the 3 changes at halftime more reflection of the schedule than 3 big changes at halftime as Tanaka fires wide initially. Lisa Carlin talked to both coaches. Lisa, what did you hear?
First of all, JP, yes, I can confirm for Orlando those 3 changes. It's just because of a 3-game week for Orlando Pride. But in talking with Giles Barnes, he said that in possession, it has to be so much cleaner. Passes to feet, and they have to keep the ball. And then out of possession defensively, Orlando has to have a better shape. When they are in their better shape, they're a bit more compact. Utah couldn't break them down. So that's the focus for the Pride. Meanwhile, I talked to Jimmy Coonratz, the Utah head coach, and he said that the team was losing their 1v1 battle, specifically centrally. He needs the midfielders to touch tighter, be a bit more aggressive in the middle, and not let the Orlando midfielders turn.
Thankfully, so Orlando didn't have a shot in that first half, and you'd have to go back to 2022. That's the last time that happened. It was a game against Chicago. 0 shots. May of 2022, the last time.
I thought that's a credit to Utah Royals and their rest defense. They created a 3 to 4 person defensive shield behind the attack to really prevent Orlando from getting that space and easily playing through in transition.
A collision there with Washington, who still cut off. Knocked away from Payne. The pickup, Lacasse drives it in. A little bit of a bump there between Delzer and this is only her 6th game. She has started 3.
And I like that substitute as well for Seb Hines. It was very clear that this right-hand side with CeCe Delzer.
And cleared away. Not too far away, though. Abello on the pickup. From distance, fires. It's deflected. And then cleared out. The pickup from Payne. On the near side. Tapped out for Payne, wide, the cross, loose for Banda, couldn't get it, played it back. Here's Banda, that's blocked. Getting closer to the hour mark with Utah at home in the lead. Tanaka played it into the middle, that's blocked, dangerous ball. Tejada had it blocked, Lacasse, that's blocked as well. Bellows on the chase, and it's going to be a corner conceded. To the left, it's Milazzo. Narumi got it ahead. Tanaka blocked. It does go forward. Held up there. Palacios inside the 18. Palacios end line, trying to get a cross in. Was denied. Outside, Narumi inside the flick. Ooh, that could have been special.
You immediately have an overload. Little interplay here out wide. Narumi floats in the wide channel. That
dealing with the thigh injury that she suffered at the end of May. On that right side, Cronin. Fava keeping it on the deck. It's blocked. In a collision, Utah recovers. Fava pass ahead. Now it deflects over a couple of players. Lacasse almost found herself running out of that ball.
good patience from Tejada and Narumi just to drop deeper, try to receive past that first line that's pressing them. They're also dragging Orlando's two players in the midfield forward, and that's creating space for Cronin, for Delzer, for Palacios to get into and receive a progressive pass.
Fava among those going forward for this corner. Saw Cronin in there. More attackers going forward on the Lacasse corner. She'll drive it to the middle. Off the post, it looked like. Wide of Morehouse. Utah nearly got their second, which on a night like tonight might be too much for Orlando. Tough bounce, but McGlynn stayed with it. Bouncing back towards Morehouse, who grabs it.
How did that not go in? But to your point, JP, they really haven't had a foothold in this second half, really. A few minutes to start the second half, but they need to have a bit more possession because the player on the ball now, Carabello, they need to get higher up the pitch.
Delzer, blocked. Cronin in traffic, went down, asking for a foul, which he's not getting. Slow to get up. Here's Cronin. Cleared by Morehouse. Utah have a couple of subs up. Prashnikar and Hammond. Game over. 3 points, Jill, for Utah.
Yeah, it was a good game plan for Utah today. They dealt with the vertical play of the Orlando Pride for the first 60 minutes. Kate Del Favo, Tatum Milazzo, players of the match for me.